Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm putting a video series of videos I've been doing for the while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about this stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm just going to do a whole run of versus videos because that's what I have in my fridge right now. And I just want to get this out of the way. But anyway, I'm inside the truck, clearly. It's a nice overcast day, a little wintry, but, not too cold. I love this Brandon Wenzel weather right here, folks. No sun, it's nice and cool. I'm a big fan. But, while I am in the truck, I'm not wearing a grody work shirt. I'm, in fact, wearing a cool shirt. When I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing, folks? Boom! We're rocking the Soul Sharer shirt. I got it right that time. Soul Sharer, they were a local band that I was fortunate enough to have seen perform a number of times. I actually have some videos of their performances on this very channel because I also post concert videos. I absolutely love these guys, not only musically, but on a personal level. All extremely stand-up guys as far as, my personal dealings with them was ever concerned. I even got to play D&D with their bassist and his family a couple times. How fucking cool is that? Terms of availability of their music, there might still be a Bandcamp page for them. That's about it. They only ever released a handful of full songs, but they're really good. I'm hopeful that one day maybe there'll be a reunion, although I have it on good authority from the lead singer that probably won't happen. But there is always the possibility, folks. Anyway, what am I here to try for you? Well, like I said in my little intro, I'm doing some versus videos. I just got through doing Dunkin' Thin Mint Iced Coffee and Starbucks Peppermint Mocha Iced Coffee. And now I'm going to do, you've already seen the fucking title card, but we're going to do, boom, it's Battle of the Fancy Schmancy Ginger Ales. We've got Seagrams and Schweppes. They just sound foreign and fancy. Schweppes is 1783 and Seagrams is damn near impossible to read. Maybe 1857? Something like that? I'm not 100% sure. But I do know Seagram's is from Canada, and Schweppes is apparently from the Republic of Geneva, when it first started, which isn't a thing anymore. Now it's just Geneva. But yes, folks, I love ginger ale. I'm a big, big fan, but I am a little bit of a ginger ale snob. Hence why, what you're not seeing featured here, Canada Dry. Canada Dry, arguably the most popular, ginger ale, in terms of availability, at least where I'm at. I'm just not a fan, man. I like a ginger ale with a bite, and Canada Dry doesn't do it for me. No offense, Canadians. I'm still representing Seagrams, okay? Still representing Seagrams. I think it's from Ontario, if I'm not mistaken, if Wikipedia is right. So I figured, why the fuck not, man? Let's just give it a go. I'm not going to lie, though. Going into this, Seagrams is probably my immediate favorite, but it's been a long time since I've had Schweppes, so I figure, we'll give it a go. I'm, in fact, going to start with Schweppes, just to give it the best possible run. Now, key thing for me when it comes to a ginger ale, gotta have ginger flavor, and gotta have that bite, folks. To me, that's where Canada Dry loses me. Now, Canada Dry Bold, which I did a review for on this very channel, that's some good stuff. If that was all Canada Dry, it'd be much more Canada Dry oriented. No, they're normal stuff. And I get it. Some people don't like the bite. That's why it's so commercially successful. Because y'all are weak. I didn't mean to do that. Smells like a ginger ale, which makes me happy. Let's give it a shot. Plus, it kind of helps out. I'm a little bit under the weather at the moment. Okay. Okay. Better than Canada Dry. Definitely better than Canada Dry. Has more of a bite to it. But I have to admit, it's a little bit weaker than I remember it being. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've had Schweppes, so, I'm just kind of going off vague memory. But I remember it having a little oomph, and there's a little, but not quite as potent as I remember. I mean, it's still good. It's still ginger ale, but I have to admit, I do find it a bit one-dimensional. It's doing what it needs to do. Like I said, I do like it better than I like Canada Dry, but I have to admit, I'm not as impressed as I was hoping I would be. Hopefully that'll be different with the Seagrams. I mean, it's got decent ginger flavor to it, even though I'm sure it's probably not actually flavored with real ginger. Carbonated corn syrup, sodium benzoate. Yeah, it's definitely not, but that's fine. Yeah. It's just not hitting me the way I would expect it to. I mean, it's not overly sweet or anything, which is kind of nice. I think a ginger ale, like I said, it should have that bite. Ginger ale is one of those old-ass sodas that should taste like an old-ass soda. And for me, what I feel like an old-ass soda should taste like is it should taste at least mildly medicinal. Okay, it tastes like something you shouldn't enjoy as a soft drink, but you do anyway. And this is teetering. It's a little bit less impactful than I would like. Not bad, but not quite as good as I was hoping. Now let's see how the Seagrams goes. Now the thing is, I've certainly had Seagrams. Excuse me. I've certainly had Seagrams more recently than Schweppes. I couldn't tell you exactly when. It's not a drink that I get super regularly, but I do have very fond memories of Seagrams. I typically hold it in very high regard, so hopefully that holds up under scrutiny in this case. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. It's very pretty. It's like champagne. Oh man, instantly I'm happy. Like the scent on that, immediately, not only is it way better, it's way more potent, but instantly when I smelled it, two things happened. Number one, I could taste it. My brain was like, oh, I remember this. And number two, just memories. Just memories. Just being a kid, playing video games, going downstairs, grabbing a Seagrams from the fridge. My dad liked ginger ale too. And it's closer, if you've never had, I mean, I guess it's a ginger ale, it's called Werner's. Oh my God, Werner's is the fucking best, man. That is some stuff right there. This reminds me a bit of that. This is going to be good. Yes! Yes, you didn't fucking disappoint me, Seagram. Miles better. Miles better. It's more fragrant, more flavorful. It's more bubbly, like the carbonation level. Like you can actually get it in your nose a little bit, which is kind of cool. Oh man, I genuinely wanted this to be a closer battle. It's been two really not close battles, these last two that I've done, with this one and the peppermint chocolate drinks one. In both instances, I really hoped that, it would be more of a battle, but man, it's just not. Seagram's wins easily for me. It's just so much better. And you can see, okay, one of the ingredients is specifically ginger extract. And yeah, it's with other natural flavors. Literally on Schweppes, there is nothing that says ginger anywhere. And you know what makes me really sad about this? This one comes from Dr. Pepper and 7-Up. Both drinks that I really like, but man. Now the thing is this. I get it. What are you from? Nothing. I think just Seagrams. Now here's the thing. I get it. I get that this isn't going to be for everybody. It's got more bite to it. It's got, like I said, it's got the fizziness to it. It's not going to be for everybody. And that's perfectly fine. If you like Schweppes, aces. If you like Canada Dry, maybe get some better ginger ale in your life. But it's fine. People enjoy it. I get it. This, for me, I'm not saying this is the best. Like I said, point for point, Werner's is probably my outright favorite. But in terms of somewhat more commercially available ginger ales, like something I could get at a gas station, because I don't think I've ever seen Werner's at a gas station, Seagram's just wins out, man. It tastes so much better. It tastes like what I think a ginger ale should taste like. Now, that's not going to be the same for everybody. And that, like I said, that's perfectly okay. But for me, just by miles. Like, if I were to go over there and describe the taste of a ginger ale, I would just say like Seagram's. Because to me, this is what a ginger ale should taste like. Excuse me. I really like this. Sorry, Schweppes. I wanted you to be in there. And you're not a bad ginger ale. As I go over there and console the ginger ale. You're not a bad ginger ale. You're still miles above Canada Dry, okay? But you just, you're somewhere in between here and there, and that's fine, but it just kind of makes you middle of the road. I'm sorry. Still going to drink you later, though, so you have that going for you. Seagram's is easily the winner for me. I think in terms of who these products are for, Seagram's, I think, it's like I said, if you want a more, what I would consider sort of classic style ginger ale, something that's got more bite, a little bit more oomph to it, I think it perfectly fits that. Schweppes, like I said, I think it's, if you like something like Canada Dry but want to step up, I think it fits that role, and it's probably a little bit more commercially, what's the word I'm looking for? Not available. It's more commercially viable, I guess, to more tastes, is what I mean. So, Seagram's is the winner. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental response, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly ginger extract rest of your life, because you saw which one won. You should win too. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's you, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Now, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, folks. Even living in a world where we have all these amazing ginger ale options. I mean, we're spoiled rotten, folks. But life can still be very stressful, very distressing at times when we find ourselves in those situations. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to watch this video and you're going to try yourself out some Seagram's and Schweppes, as I have done here today. And maybe you're going to go over there and, hey, maybe you're going to fall on either side of things, Who's to say? But maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to remember, hey, wait a second. What was that other one he talked about? That Werner's stuff. Then you're going to go over there. I don't know where you're located. You're going to go over there. You're going to go find yourself some Werner's. I'm sure it's easily available online. You're going to get yourself some Werner's, and folks, it's going to be a life-altering moment, because Werner's is damn good. So I think it's either the oldest soda, like continuously produced soda in the United States, or the second most. It's either that or Hires root beer, one or the other. I think it might be the most. But you're going to go over there, you're going to be filled with that wonderful bubbly fizziness, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to uplift your spirits. You're going to go over there, you're going to go back to art school like you've always been wanting to. You're going to become the painter that you always needed to be. You're going to paint yourself drinking Werner's, be known as the Werner artist, and come 500 years from now, people will ponder over the symbolism of the Werner's in your paintings. Or conversely, just get yourself some Werner's, because it's not that hard to get a hold of and it's delicious. Bye!